some faces.
So everybody happy with being recorded?
Well, I wasn't sure, but
Sorry, I thought we cleared that.
no. Hi, Sue. You've got Peter as your name. Do you want me to change that to Sue?
Peter Garland, yeah, one of us. I can do that one if you like. That's okay. Oops. Hang on. And Anne is here as well. So, actually, Lornie, that's okay.
This is going to be pretty basic. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Okay.
So I'll start everybody off. So good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us again for our next workshop. So, and Asunta Pereira from Computer Pals Computer Pals for Seniors in Ku-ring-gai, which they're based in Linfield, is going to tell us how to access all the good things you can find on your television. So as before, there'll be opportunities for questions. You're welcome to ask during the presentation. So either wave your hand, or there's the little reactions button down the bottom says raise hand. You can use that one, or just shout. Possibly there's not too many of us, so it should be fine. So you all will have been muted before you sort of on entry, so you'll need to unclick, or you need to click the little microphone icon with the red line through it down on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen if you want to ask a question. So otherwise, I think we're off. So thank you, Asunta.
So do they ask questions by sending via chat, and then you tell me later? Yeah. Okay.
Can be through chat as well.
All right. So I should warn you that I'm not 100% familiar with sharing a screen, so we might have a few issues. So be patient, please. So as Robin mentioned, I am a volunteer with Ku-ring-gai, Computer Pals for Ku-ring-gai, and we are based in Linfield. We offer one-to-one tuition or group workshops, and during COVID, it has been on Zoom. So the Zoom sessions I run at least once a week on iPhones and iPads, but we have a general chit-chat really on any problem that people need fixing. And also there are other members who can solve the problem as well. So they might have other ideas. So it has become a discussion group and a catch-up group as well. So I will just share the screen on, can you see that? Now, so this is our website. Can everybody see the screen I'm sharing?
Yes.
I hope. Oh, good. So please let me know that if you can't. So this is our website, and if you need any help, just ring the number that you can see. And so it kind of shows you what we do. And we also have a new service that we can scan all your old photos. So if you have any books and books of photos or boxes of photos, you can bring them in and we can scan them for you and put it onto a USB. So if you'd like any of our help, we would like you to join our club, and you can ring, can you see that screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the application form, or you can just ring the number that you saw previously. So there's a one-off joining fee of $5, and a subscription, which is annual, is $10. And most of everything else is free. But if you want the photo scanning, I think it's $10 per session to scan hundreds and hundreds of photos. So today's talk is on a world of entertainment on your TV. So to enjoy everything that's available on your TV, you need a smart TV. So a smart TV, oh, you can't see that? Oh, you can. Okay, sorry. I thought you were shaking your head.
I haven't got a smart TV, but that's all right.
Oh, okay.
You can have a look at things on your phone screen or your iPad screen as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll get to that. A smart TV, I guess, is a TV that you can connect to the internet. You can connect wirelessly, like you would your phone, etc., or you can connect via an internet cable. So at the moment, my laptop is connected by cable because I didn't want to have the internet drop off, the Wi-Fi drop off. So this allows you to watch pay TV, stream music, videos, browse the internet, etc. And yes, you can connect anything on your phone and on your iPad or whatever device to the TV also. So most of the smart TVs now come with apps built in. So you will have, this is the remote from my TV. So you can see Netflix and Amazon actually have their own buttons. So if your smart TV has apps built in already, more than likely those buttons will appear on the remote control. Now, if you don't have a smart TV, you can still connect your devices using...
Asunta, just sorry. Sorry, Asunta, you've still got your computer pals on the screen. Is that the one you wanted?
No. So,
okay.
So
okay.
So I'm sharing...
Just click on your screen. Just click on the one that you're looking at.
I am. So did you see? So shall I stop sharing and then start again?
Yes, that might work. Yeah.
Okay. So I've sort of moved on to my PowerPoint presentation.
Yes.
So can you see that?
Yeah,
It'll probably come up in a minute. So just click on your PowerPoint. Click on the screen that you want, and then down on the bottom left hand corner, it also says share screen again. So there should be a little pop up when you click on share screen. It should pop up with your the things that you've got open on your computer. Here we go. There we go.
All right. Sorry. Okay.
Excellent. That's great. Okay, now we're good. Yep.
So I've gone through the smart TV. So I'm now showing you my remote control, which actually has Netflix and Amazon built in as a separate button. So if you have a smart TV, all you do is press those buttons and you can watch whatever you want. So the other way to make your TV smart, if you don't have a smart TV, is to connect a device called the Chromecast, which is provided by Google. And there's another device called the Apple TV, which is provided by Apple. And then there's things like, can you see that? Or am I blocking the view? Okay, so this is a fetch box, which you can buy outright, or you can
from Optus.
You can get it through your internet provider.
Yeah, from Optus.
And from retailers. And this is another one, which is a Telstra box. So there are lots of devices you can make your TV smart if you don't have a smart TV already. So just have to catch my thoughts. So all these devices connect to your TV using an HDMI connection. Most of the TVs would have at least one, if not 4 HDMI connections. So you can actually connect a DVD recorder or a DVD player and one of these devices as well. The previous Chromecast, so go back to this screen where the Chromecast device I was showing. I had trouble connecting my iPhone to my TV using Chromecast because it seems to lag behind with the internet. I would get the sound and the video a few seconds later. It was quite annoying. But good news is that recently Google, as in these last few months, has launched a new device. Now it maps Apple TV completely. The reviews I had a look at said that they still lack connection problems with the internet, but in terms of what they provide, it's very similar to the Apple TV. So if more than likely, I suspect if you have an Android phone, you would use Chromecast, and if you have an Apple device, you would use Apple TV to make your TV smart, or to watch whatever you're watching on your Apple device on a bigger screen. In the meantime, of course, Apple gave their software, which is what they call AirPlay, that helps you to put your phone or your iPad, whatever is on there, to your TV. It's called AirPlay, and this is the symbol that you would need to look at. And this is the Chromecast symbol. So just thought I'll put that on so you can see what you should be looking for. So Apple gave their software to the TV manufacturers. So if you have a TV, for example, an LG TV later than 2019, you can update your TV to have AirPlay, which means you can bypass Chromecast and Apple TV and simply connect your phone or iPad or Mac directly to the TV. So whatever you're watching on your phone, you can see on a big screen. So if you go quickly run through how you would find this. So to see if you do have AirPlay, I will maybe talk about how to update your TV. But most of the TVs, I would say, were originally set up to update automatically for any new software, like you would your computer or any other device you have at home. So if you use your remote control and you look at this connections button, this is what you would see. So there's the AirPlay symbol. Can anybody see that? So that, I have updated my TV about maybe 2 months ago, and now I don't need Chromecast, which is still in my box because it was useless, and I don't need to buy an Apple TV. So I can connect my phone, whatever I'm watching on my phone, straight onto the TV. So if you, I will talk later on how to, if you're not sure how to update your TV software, I can talk about that later. So if you do have a smart TV and you click on this home button here on your remote control, this is what you will get. So you have all these, this is a ribbon at the bottom, and all the apps that are installed on the TV would show up. So the TV is a few years old and Stan wasn't in the picture, you wouldn't have Stan. So recently they have a new platform called Paramount. So my TVs don't have Paramount because it's only been around for about a month. So I need to add that app onto my TV. And adding apps to your TV is actually quite simple. So this is an LG TV. So when you hit the home button, you get this LG store content. And you press the home button, you get the remote control, you get the LG store content, you select the app that you want, and then you press install. And if you can't find the app, you can actually search for it. So I looked up, I don't have a Samsung phone, but I looked up how to upload apps onto a Samsung TV, and it's the same. So you go to the apps, select the app you want, and select install. It's that simple. And as apps, new apps arrive, like the Paramount, the TVs will update to include these. So I also checked Sony TVs because a lot of seniors I know have Sony TVs. They also have a Google Play Store where you can download apps. So all your Stan, all the pay TV platforms can be downloaded onto a TV. So, but if you don't have a smart TV, and like me, I have connected on another TV, which is not that smart, an Apple TV, this is what you will get. So I've connected the Apple TV box that I showed you before. Just quickly go back and show this one here. So this is the Apple TV box that I have connected to that TV. And when I hit Apple TV, this is what I will get. So these are all the apps. Some of them came with the Apple TV box. Some of them I have installed, and there are more. So this is the next screen. So you can see I'm cricket tragic. So I've got cricket apps uploaded on there. And this I didn't even upload, but this is actually my Apple Watch activities. So Apple's obviously recognized that I have an Apple Watch and they put it on my Apple TV. How nice of them. So this is the new Google Chromecast. I don't have anybody who has that. So this is just from the internet. So they have mapped what Apple is doing. So they are putting apps on. So before, the Chromecast was simply to make your TV smart, like it connected the internet to the TV and nothing else. And then you had to use your Android phone or Apple phone to connect to the TV. now they actually provide all the apps that you need. And again, you can download other apps that you want from the Google Play Store. So just to be fair, so this is what's available on Fetch. So they also have the same apps. And Telstra Box. So Telstra, this is the latest one from the internet I've downloaded, actually has added that Paramount. So if you want to watch anything on Paramount and you don't have anything newer than say last month, you would have to download the app, and it's quite simple to do. Now, once you have all these apps on your phone, either so on your computer, either through because you have a smart TV or through attaching one of these boxes, how do you choose what to watch? Now, this is a real quandary, because I looked up CanStar and they have listed the top 10 platforms, and they have rated it according to all different criteria. So this is the top 6 or 8 and the rest. So there are many, many. And of course, they haven't got Paramount because with that's new. So there was a discussion recently on the radio as to how you would subscribe and what you would subscribe to. And some were saying, or if you know that you want to watch a particular program, you would, on say Netflix, you would subscribe to Netflix for a month, watch that program, watch whatever else you have, then cancel that subscription and move on to Stan, and then watch what's on there. That way you're not paying for Netflix while you're watching something on Stan. So if a new series comes on Amazon Prime and you want to watch that series, then you move on to Amazon Prime and you cancel your Netflix and Stan. But after doing this for a few months and you find that you are constantly watching Netflix, then obviously your choice would be to keep subscribing to Netflix. So this is the discussion people were having. So I know families who subscribe to all, especially the kids, and then they share. So the kids would subscribe to Stan and share with their parents. And so I do that with my son. He subscribes to Netflix and I share his account, and I subscribe to Amazon Prime and he shares my account. So there are lots of ways to do it. So Netflix would have, say, $10 for one account, maybe a few dollars more, $14 for 2 accounts. It goes like that. And there's a choice of whatever you want to do and however many people you want to watch, who wants to watch that platform. So the best way to pay for these, and apparently if you don't have, if you want to keep canceling, it's not that simple. But I find that if I use a card, like an Apple card from a supermarket, say it's a $20 card, and you put that on your phone and you subscribe to Netflix, and it's say $15, and the next month when you want to renew and there's not enough funds, they will send you a message, and then you can decide to cancel or to renew, and then you get yourself another card and you renew. So this way you can control how much they're charging you. And similarly, you can, Google Play Store cards are available from a supermarket. So if you have Google Chromecast, you could do the same thing. And I think Apple has a really good system. So under your ID, you have all the subscriptions listed. So you can cancel anytime or top up anytime using these cards from your supermarket. The other option is to use a card from a post office. So you can take, if you want to say, join Netflix, you take $20 to the supermarket, to the post office, put it on the card, and then you use it up. And then when Netflix wants to renew, there's not enough funds. So they will send you a message, and then you go and top up. And if you don't want to use Netflix anymore, you can cancel and move on to another platform. So this way you can control what you're doing. So I would not put a credit card when I'm subscribing to a TV station or a TV platform. Otherwise, they will just keep renewing, and sometimes you don't even know. So I was talking to my sister this morning, and she said she pays $1.50 for Fetch, and she doesn't even know why she's paying it because she's forgotten, and she's obviously not using it. So this is how they make money. So it's best to have a card with a limited amount of money That way they send you reminders. Oh, so this happened to me this recently, last week actually. I had run out of my $20 and $30 cards. I needed to update my Apple storage. So I used a $50 Apple app card, which I had, Apple Store card. So I have $50 credit. And of course, my KO Cricket subscription updated, because that's $25 a month. And I thought, hang on, I didn't give them permission to update this. So when Apple sent me the receipt, there is an option to cancel. So I canceled just for the fun of it to see what happens. And sure enough, and Apple asked why, and there's space for you to fill in. And I said, I actually didn't mean to renew that. I was updating my Apple storage, not the KO Sports. And they refunded the money. So I watch KO when there is cricket on, and there wasn't any cricket on this month, and the cricket starts next month, I think. So I will subscribe then. So this way, you're not paying for something you're not watching. So that's another reason to use your Apple subscription or Apple ID to subscribe to these TV platforms. I find that really useful. But if you don't want to pay for TV, there's free-to-air channels. And all the smart TVs and these boxes I've been talking about all have apps for every free-to-air channel. So ABC has Eyeview, SBS has SBS On Demand, Channel 7 is 7 Plus, Channel 9 is 9 Now, and Channel 10 is 10 Play. All of these, including the platforms, you have to set up using an email address and a password. And it's really probably better to have just one password, so you remember, especially if you're shopping and changing, it's have one password for all the platforms, and it's easy to cancel and move on to another platform and not have to worry about which password you use. Or you could have the name of the platform as part of your password, and the rest the same. The other option, if you don't have a smart TV and don't want to buy a box to make it smart, is to connect your phone directly to the TV. And this is a system we have set up. I'm not sure, Sue, whether you remember, at our training center. So when I'm giving a session on iPad or iPhone, I connect my iPhone or iPad with this device to a big screen in our training center. So everyone can see what I'm doing on my iPhone. So this is a $75 adapter. It has a lightning connection at one end, this end, and the HDMI connection at that end. So the end of this HDMI cable is connected to the TV. And Android phones will have the same. So like the Samsung phone would have a micro USB at this end and HDMI at this end, and the other HDMI is connected to your TV. So that you can connect any Apple device that has this connection, and you can buy an adapter for any device really, if you look for it. And whatever you're watching on your phone, your iPad or your Mac, you can watch on a big screen. It's one really simple way. So you can have all your TV platform apps, streaming services on your phone, and connect it. Once you're downloading what you're watching, just put it straight onto the TV. So I do that with KO, for example. I find it really easy to get it on my phone. And then I use AirPlay to get it on the big screen. If not, use the adapter. So I do, for example, yoga on TV. The link comes on Zoom. The link comes on my phone. And I connect it to a big screen. And I see my yoga teacher on a bigger screen than on the phone. Same with other Zoom sessions you do. In fact, I would have done this, except I wanted the internet to be stable. So I'm in my kitchen where there's wide internet. That way, if you're on a bigger screen, you can see a lot more people. So on the iPhone, if you're on a Zoom session, you can see maybe 6 people, and an iPad 9. On a laptop, maybe 12. On a bigger TV, if you're having like a Zoom session with your family, you can see like 20 people. So that's simple connection. The other thing I would like to mention is that if you, like me, don't like watching ads, you can record these commercial TV programs. On the fetch box, there is a version that comes with a recording service, so you can actually record TV programs. I have a DVD recorder connected to my TV, so I can record 2 programs and watch a third one. And then when I have time, I'll go and watch the recorded programs. When I run out of time, I just delete them. So, but you can keep them for as long as you like. There's no pressure on the time. You can watch whenever you like. The new TVs, I'll just go back to my new TV remote, actually has, is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. A guide. So if you go to the guide, a TV guide comes up on your screen and you choose the program and there's a couple of dots or lines next to the program name. If you click on that, that allows you to record as well. So the advantage of a smart TV is that you can actually record. And when you hit record, you can choose to record that one particular session, one particular program, or that particular program every week. And when you hit record, it asks you to insert a USB. So you insert a USB and you can record the programs. And once you record it, you can fast forward through the ads. So here, this is my connections. So you can see that I have a data traveler, which is a USB, and another one. So if I want to record programs, it automatically records onto a USB. So you don't actually need a DVD recorder. With the new TVs, this is possible. If you have an old TV, then you need to record onto a pitch box or a DVD recorder. I was just thinking, if we want to, we can have a look at some of these, what's available on Eyeview or SBS On Demand. Let me see if I've gone through everything I needed to say. Yeah, I think that's it. So I will now try to find So how do I go back to, oh, I don't know how.
So you just open another screen and that should pop up onto, so we should be able to see that. If it's not quite working, just close down your share screen and open again. But it should, as you open the one on the screen that you see, so whichever one you open on the screen that you're looking at should go up on your share screen.
I've just got so many things open, you have no idea.
Oh, no, one of
okay.
those.
I did have SBS and things on here, but I can't find it. But anyway, I'll try Eyeview again.
Okay, there's one question. So how much is it? How much is an HDMI cable link, and where would you buy it from?
So the HDMI cables you can buy for like $10 from anywhere really, but there are really expensive ones at Harvey Norman. Sometimes I remember paying for like $60 for a cable once, and this is early days. And now I find you can buy them for $10.
Where for $10 though?
Sorry?
Where for $10?
Anywhere. Big W, Kmart.
Oh, okay.
Coles and Woolies will probably sell HDMI cords. Definitely JB Hi-Fi, you can buy them online. If you are looking for HDMI cable, why would you be looking for it? Is it to connect your phone?
Well, like you said, for the phone onto the TV.
Okay, so you need to buy the adapter first. The adapter is $75. The adapter I showed you. Am I sharing?
Sorry, yes, the whole thing, the last slide that you had, it had the adapter with the cable.
That's right. Yeah, the little white section. So that's the expensive bit, is it? The actual little white section is the expensive.
White bit is $75. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And is that JB Hi-Fi?
Sorry, am I sharing that screen? Can you see that?
No, not yet.
It's the last picture. That's okay.
We remember it. So
share screen. and the adapter. Okay, share. That one.
Okay.
Can you see that one now?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the
Okay,
one.
so
It'll come up in. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
So you buy that
white,
for $75 and then the HDMI cable is cheaper. Yeah.
and most of people would have an HDMI cable at home already because
Yeah.
everything's connected via an HDMI cable. If you have a DVD recorder, for example, or a DVD player, it's connected through an HDMI.
Yeah.
My TV actually has 4 DVD connections, HDMI connection. Some computers have HDMI connections, but this is this is the way to do it, really.
Okay. That's good.
So I was going to go through, are there any other questions or shall I go through? I was trying to go through, can you see that?
What's on?
Oh,
Go back.
I did have, so how do I share? I have ABC Eyeview on, so how do I share that?
So just as long as you, so share screen, and then as long as you click on the screen, the screen that you have open with Eyeview on, if you bring it up onto your computer screen.
Yep.
Okay, looking like it's happening.
Finally getting the hang of it. Thank you. And thank you for your patience. Okay, so this is ABC Eyeview, and you can see home, you can see channels and categories, programs, and there's actually a search button, which I can't see because I have people's faces on there. Oh yeah, there's a search button there. You probably can see it. I have people's faces on there instead. So you can actually watch live stream TV. So you don't have to go to your TV if you want to watch the news. You can quickly open your phone, go into Eyeview and watch live stream news. So this is live stream ABC News, and this is live stream ABC normal TV, kids programs, whatever. And then you can actually, oh, maybe I haven't logged in as me because it won't let me channels and programs. So you have, let me see what they show on. I had a really good screen before which showed all the dramas. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can see what I've been watching. So it's the news and the chemical world, which is fantastic. It's a 3-part series. And you can watch this anytime, and you can watch it over and over again. So something like the chemical world, often you don't digest it the first time you see it. You can go back and watch it, things that you've missed. And there's a Chromecast, Corona updates. Then there's the latest TV programs. And the good thing is you can watch 2 or 3 programs. If you want to wait, don't want to wait to see what happens, you can actually watch the second program straight away. So I think Silent Witness always comes in 2 parts, and I can never wait. So I might as well watch both one after the other. That way I don't have to. And come the following week, I can't remember what happened the first week, so might as well watch it together. So this is the advantage of having Eyeview and SBS On Demand, and SBS On Demand is similar. So let me see if I can find SBS On Demand. So I need to go in. How do I get rid of the screen? Oh yeah, there.
Might take a minute just to, because of a bit of a lag, but it should just pop up. Whatever you see, it should pop up on our screen as well. Here we go. Yep, there you go.
That was the
Sorry, that's still Eyeview because I already had SBS, and maybe I need to stop share.
No, sorry, it had come up. There's just a bit of a time lag. So your SBS had come up actually.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. That's all right. It's just it takes a couple of minutes. I think Zoom is like that.
So now I have to find where I am and share screen. And is that SBS On Demand? Yes, share. Okay, so this is SBS On Demand. Again.
Okay, just not quite up for us. Here we go. Yep, it's good now.
Okay, so you have again home, TV shows, movies. So I noticed SBS has a movie channel and you can watch movies, but if you miss it and it's not at a particular time and you haven't got a recorder, you can go back and watch it on SBS On Demand. And there are sports you can watch, and you can also, if there are favorite programs, you can add them to your favorites, and that way they're there all the time. And the other good thing with platforms and SBS and ABC is it asks you who's watching. So if you sign in as yourself and you choose your icon that you're watching, it will remember what you've been watching, and it will show you programs that you will be interested in. So if your kids have been watching it, they will get the kids shows, and you won't be getting kids shows thrown at you. Same with the platform. So if you go to Netflix, it will give you programs that you are interested in and similar ones to what you've been watching. So it's quite intelligent in a sense, and quite scary at the same time, because they know what you like. And they've been keeping tabs, obviously, but I think everybody keeps tabs these days. So going through SBS, this is what you will see. Oh, and the other good thing with SBS is that the COVID updates are updated daily, and it's in 25 languages. So you can choose whatever language you want to watch it in, and that's a really good service. And again, the news, you can watch it in different languages. These are things that I have watched, so it's asking me to continue watching the US Open and the other TV programs that I've been watching that I like. And these are really good programs, by the way. And then they give you recently added, and you can go to documentaries, you can go to live shows, you can go to collections, and you can browse through if there are certain areas that you're interested in or a certain language you're interested in. And the Scandinavian programs are fantastic. Then there's my favorite, the Nordic Noir, which hasn't come up yet. Maybe that's under Scandinavian now. They may have changed the title. So there's endless programs. It's and same with channel 7, 9, and 10. And the only problem is that there are ads, and the ads are worse on the catch-up TVs, because sometimes it's the same ad over and over again. So that's why I tape commercial TV, and then I can watch it when I want without ads. Whereas ABC and SBS, you can watch anytime. SBS does have ads, but they're not as bad as the commercial ads, commercial TV ads. Well, that's it really. If is there anything else? Oh, the other thing actually I thought I'd mention was these days there are virtual tours you can do to museums. And you can find these very quickly on your phone. And then you can, or a concert, for example. I actually, last lockdown, I got concerts from the UK. And you can connect it to your big screen, and it's so much better on a big screen than on your phone. So my TV has, if you don't have good speakers, you can actually buy a sound bar. So you get really good sound on your TV. So for concerts and musicals, the big screen is much, much better than your phone. And the audio tours too, you have tours of museums that you can do, and you can see much better on a big TV.
Do you want to unshare your screen or something, and then we can just go? That's all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's wonderful.
Was that too much? Is it too fast?
Oh, good.
Very helpful.
Great. Yeah.
I mean, they are making it really easy these days. They're simplifying things so much these days, and everything is available at, just on tap, so to speak.
Great. Yeah. So we'll just do the gallery. There we go. Yeah. So does anyone have any questions about that? That was amazing. That's so much more than I ever knew. It's great.
Where do you buy the adapters? Is that Apple or just anywhere?
Sorry, which one?
The adapter.
Adapters.
Oh, the adapter, I bought mine from Apple, but I think JB sells it, David Jones sells it. I'm sure Maya does. Kmart probably doesn't. The high-end stuff, I think you need to go to JB or Apple.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks.
And they always have it in stock, whereas Harvey Norman sometimes doesn't have it in stock, or they've sold out, or yeah. So I find, I mean, I order online. The other day I ordered something from JB Hi-Fi. It was rather external hard drive. It was here in 2 days. That was so,
online.
yeah, backing up for my computer. It was so quick. And
Great.
Amazon's really good too. That USB that I have plugged into my TV to record programs, I ordered on Amazon because it was cheapest. That was $20 for 128 gigabyte USB. It was here in like 3 days.
Sorry,
Even with the post office.
sorry, what was that?
The USB, I think, is that what you said, isn't it? The
Yes.
little, yeah.
Oh,
USB.
So if you want to record stuff.
yeah, you mentioned museum tours. How do you get those? Is that through the TV or the phone? You said virtual museum tours.
You can search for them. Australian Museum and the Art Gallery. If you subscribe, if you're members, often send you the links. So I'm constantly getting links from our art gallery and our museum.
Yeah.
But you can do virtual tours of Italian museums, Italian art galleries, and there are, you can search for them on Google, and basically once you're in, just connect it to your TV.
Yeah. And Irene has a question as well. She's got a little raised hand. So do you want to, you have to unmute yourself, Irene. Okay, yep.
Okay, thank you. I just have a quick question. I have an Apple mobile phone, and then I have an Apple computer. Can I see TV with these two devices together instead of go to the TV's device?
You mean, can you watch TV on your phone or your Mac computer without going to the TV? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So on the phone, you need to download the ABC Eyeview app or whichever channel you want to watch. So the apps that I showed you, so the channel 9 is 9 Now, channel 10 is 10 Play, channel 7 is 7, 7 Plus, ABC and SBS On Demand. So if you download those apps, if you go to your app store on your iPhone, you download those apps. You need to sign in with a email account and a password, and that's all you need. And you can watch it on your phone, yes. And you can watch it on your Mac, yes. You can watch it on your computer and your iPad.
Okay. Yeah. Can I do another way around? Download from the computer instead of the iPhone?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And then
and Anne has a question as well.
Do I need to buy special device to connect? No, is it?
Sorry?
Do I have to buy any special device? No.
No.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Only if you want to connect your computer to your big TV.
Oh, so if you then I have to buy the device what you recommend.
Yeah, the adapter, or you try and get AirPlay on your TV, and then you can simply use the Apple software.
Okay, so
but you can just watch it on your laptop or computer, just without putting it through your screen. It's just it depends on how big your screen is for your computer or whichever. So yeah, you can do either.
Yeah, I find concerts and musicals much nicer to watch on a big screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The sound is so much better.
But
even these video clips you get, right? You know, so maybe the Bee Gees or Elvis Presley or some other music new person that's singing, and there's a tiny music clip that somebody sends you, the latest song. You watch it on your phone, and then you connect it to the TV and watch it on the TV. It's so different.
Yeah. So that's why I asked you, if I want to watch in the TV, I have to buy some device to connect it to my computer or iPhone, right?
Not if you have Apple, and not you have a smart TV that has AirPlay. So if you have a smart TV, you can see, remember I showed you, I can go through I showed you how to see if you have AirPlay. You can update your TV to have AirPlay. So this is, now I'm trying to share screen. Can you see the share screen?
Not yet, but it might pop up. Just try to get.
Okay, so this,
Hang on,
share.
not there
Okay,
yet.
this
Ah, here
is
we go.
my-
Yep.
So this is my TV, and you hit, for example, this connection. This is shows you what connections you have. Can you see my remote now?
Yeah, I can see it, but the problem is my TV is very old. I don't have that button.
Oh, okay. So if your TV is really old, then you would need to connect it using an adapter.
Oh, okay.
If your laptop or your Mac computer has a HDMI connection, then all you need is a cable. You can connect it directly from your computer or device that has an HDMI connection straight onto your TV with the other end of the HDMI cable. It's for iPhones that I suggested the other adapter, because iPhones and iPads have a lightning connector at one end.
Yeah.
So HDMI won't work unless you have this adapter.
Okay.
And same with Android phones. Android phones all have a micro USB connection. So you need the adapter micro USB to HDMI. So this end is the HDMI, this end is the lightning or the micro USB. And then you can connect it to the TV.
So that means when I want to watch, I have to connect it at that time, right?
Yes, yes.
And with this device,
Yeah.
you show me. Okay.
So yesterday I was doing a exercise session on Zoom. The link came on my phone, and it's so much nicer to see the instructor on a bigger screen. So I connected it with this adapter to the big screen, and I can see her clearly and what she's doing. And then she can see me too, because I leave my phone there. So she can, or the yoga teacher can correct me if I'm doing something wrong. I find that very useful.
Yeah.
But where do I get that this one here? The
adapter?
Yeah.
JB Hi-Fi or Apple.
And that adapter is connected to TV to with this device, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one similar, looks like this, which is connected to my for recharge. Is it that the same one?
To charge the phone?
For recharge for the for my mouse and keyboard with the app for the Apple. Is it the same one? It looks like
no. The mouse and the keyboard would connect using USB. So you would have lightning. You wouldn't have a lightning connector here. This is the lightning. I don't know whether you understand the term lightning. Lightning connector is how Apple charges their phone. So their cables would have a lightning connector at one end, which goes to the phone. And the cable, the other end is a USB, which goes into a PowerPoint with a USB on it. And that's how you charge your phone, for example. This one has a lightning connector that goes into your phone, but the other end has a port for the HDMI cable. So the cable has two HDMI ends. One goes into this adapter, the other one goes into the TV.
Yeah. So
sorry, Irene, you go.
Yeah, so this one connected to this cable, where I can buy from Hi-Fi.
JB Hi-Fi, yeah. When you buy the adapter, you can buy yourself a cable as well. I mean, the cables are $20 and upwards, or $10 and upwards, but a $10 cable is just as good as a $20 cable.
What's the name of that cable?
HDMI.
HDMI.
HDMI. They would know. JB Hi-Fi would know.
Okay.
I think you can probably see HDMI written on it, on here, HDMI.
I can't see it. I can't see it because I can't zoom it at the moment because I have to share screen with you. Okay, a little bit better. Yeah, okay. It looked the sign symbol look exactly like that.
Let me see if I can find a cable and I'll show you the end. No.
Thank you. If you just ask for it, Irene, I think they'll know which one you mean. So
Yeah.
if you explain what you want to do, they'll probably.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure with the camera is on this. So this is, can you see?
Yeah.
Asunta, unshare your screen maybe, and then we'll be able to see you more clearly.
Okay.
And
So
I'll put you on spotlight as well.
This is the HDMI end that I'm talking about, and that's an HDMI cable, a really long one.
Wow. Okay.
My son bought this for connecting something in the garden because he had a party.
Okay.
Can you see? Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it. Yeah. And this end connected to the TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other
Thank
end
you very
connects.
much. Helps a lot.
Yeah. So and you can I'm sure they're available in Kmart and Big W, wherever you can buy it online. If you search for HDMI cable on Google, you can see what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very
much. Anne has a question as well.
Hi, Asunta. Is
Yes.
it possible to put the Google app onto our TV, the Google browser?
Yes, so it depends on the TV. So I have two LGA TVs, both have what they call a web browser. And do you remember if you hit the home button at the bottom, I showed you a ribbon of all what's connected to the TV.
Yeah.
If you keep scrolling, you will come to one of those platforms called web browser. And on that, in fact, I couldn't get 10 Play for some reason on the App Store. So I ended up getting it from the web browser on my LG TV. And yes, you can do Google searches, and you can also get a keyboard. If you don't want to use the keyboard that they give you on Google, sometimes if you don't have a smart remote, you really have to trudge through typing in everything. But you can actually connect a wireless keyboard to your TV and use the keyboard, which is on your lap then. And I've done that before, and that's quite easy. And then you can search away, and you can see it on a big screen too, especially if you have not very good eyesight. So the other thing I probably haven't mentioned is that Google Chrome and Apple will also work on voice activation. So Google Chromecast will attach to a Google Home, and then you can actually ask Google Home, hey, Google, turn the TV on. Hey, Google, turn Netflix on, and it will do it. And Apple has Siri. So like you would ask Siri, hey, Siri, send so-and-so a message. You can ask Siri, hey, turn the Apple TV on and do this, this, and this, and it will do it. So that's really useful for people with, I have a senior who has macular degeneration. So I have set her up with Google Home, and she gets up in the morning and she says, hey, Google, what's today's date? And she's 90 years old. So she says, and hey, Google, what's the weather? What's the news? When's the next bus?
Anne Holland says LG has a voice one as well. So LG apparently, yeah.
What's that called? I've got the same TV that you've got, I think, with the remote. We only got it last year. Is it called, begins with A? Alexia or?
That's Amazon has this Amazon.
I've got the same remote as you have, and the same.
Amazon has an Echo Dot, and
right.
that replies to Alexa. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you have to buy that in addition, because the TV I got December last year was the LG with all the icons on the bottom, and it said Alexia, but we don't use that. But
well, it might have Alexia built in.
Yes,
so,
I think it does. Yes.
Yeah, so it will show on your remote. So if it's built in, it will be on your remote, because that's one of the things you would need instantly.
So you would press the button.
You would press the Alexa button, and yeah. So this is what they're doing now. Apple has given AirPlay to LG, and I'm sure they've given it to Samsung TVs and everybody else. So Amazon has done the same.
Okay.
So it's a software sharing with all these major TV producers, TV producers, yeah.
Amazing.
It is amazing. So my TV is only like 2 years old, or maybe 3 years old, 2019. And I could update it to include AirPlay, which is amazing. And the 2018 one can't do it. So I have Apple TV installed on that one.
So that's just by doing the apps on your phone?
Yeah, but you need to update your TV to install AirPlay.
That's what you did right at the beginning.
Yeah.
On the first few slides, you said you could update it.
Yeah.
And you do that by doing it on your phone, then connecting to the phone?
No, you update your TV software. So, so let me see. So you go into, I did have these. You go into
the button that has that funny squiggle.
Yeah, that's connection. So you go into your home button. So let me go back to this TV remote.
That's something I haven't done, so I'm not sure how it works.
Okay, so I did say I would mention how to update. Okay, so I will need to share the screen again. Now, can you see the TV remote or not?
Not
Share
yet.
screen.
Okay,
So
it'll
this
come up in a minute.
Okay, share. Okay, so this is your TV remote. If you hit the home button,
Yes, which is
which has a picture of a home, a house, this one here that I'm pointing to. Can you see what I'm pointing to with my cursor? So the home button, and then you're going to settings, or actually you can hit settings directly. So my remote, this remote has the settings directly. So go into settings and then go into general.
Okay.
And scroll all the way down. And if you scroll all the way down, you get into about this TV. And it's very similar to your phone or other devices, actually. About this TV would, if you click on that, it will show whether updates are available.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, your phone, your computer, your TV, if you've only bought it last year, would already have AirPlay.
Yeah.
So to see whether you have AirPlay, is this next screen that I showed you. See if you can.
The AirPlay button with a picture, yes.
AirPlay, yeah. So the connections button on here, which is this one here, if you press that, you would get all the connections, and these 3 dots means there are more connections. If you hit those 3 dots, you get the rest of the connections. So this will show, this is the HDMI, my Panasonic connected. This is a USB connection. This is another USB. This is the AirPlay. This is screen share. Screen share is also old technology in a way now because of AirPlay. It's so much quicker and faster. Screen share is also sharing your screen with the TV. So that's another way to do it. But I find it a bit tedious and a bit slow. And AirPlay is much faster.
Okay.
And you should definitely have AirPlay. If I can update my old TV to have AirPlay, yours would come with it. Or you should be able to update yours.
I've got it on my phone. I've got an Apple phone, so yeah.
Yeah, so it should, if you look at the connections near your TV, it will show you whether the TV will come up. If your TV is connected to the internet, it should come up.
Yeah, thank you. And
if it doesn't come up, then I would update to install AirPlay, and then it would definitely come up.
I think it does automatic updates too, every so often.
Yeah, oh, in that case, you definitely would have it.
Yeah. My son uses it, so.
Oh, yeah. So if you can try it now. You can try it now if you like, and I'm sure it will come up.
No, that's okay. I've also got an old Sony TV, but that seems to have what we want to watch. I'm not sure about AirPlay. Yeah,
no, Sony probably wouldn't have AirPlay.
Okay.
Sony would have, you can download new apps onto Sony from the Google Play Store. So.
And you would go into the about this TV or the settings again. You would look at settings.
Well, you would look at the home button and see what's available, and just scroll through till you find Google Play Store, and then download the apps like you would on an Apple phone or a Google phone. I mean, an Android phone.
Yeah. Okay. We have a fetch box, so we tend to watch things through that.
Oh, great. So yeah, so my sister has a Fetch box and she says she pays $1.50 and she doesn't even know why she pays that. So, I have another friend who bought it outright and I think you pay $1 per movie. Is that right?
I'm not sure. We have an Optus subscription because my husband likes the Optus Sport. So
Oh yeah, I have that too. But
Is that the only way
unfortunately,
you
they
watch
don't show cricket. Unfortunately, Optus Sport doesn't show cricket, so I have to subscribe to KO for the cricket.
Yeah.
I think, did Anne O'Donnell have another question, or are you there? Anne, need to unmute.
Yes, thank you. It was answered. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine. And Irene, did you have another question?
Yeah. Because I just heard about you to view the remote of the TV. I can't find the home button there because maybe my TV is too old, about 9 years or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a Samsung one. So I'm what in my mind in order to go to too many trouble to buy this and buy this to connect it to my TV or my mobile. What brand of TV set will recommend so that easy to match the Apple TV to my mobile and computer? Do you have any recommendation?
So you have Apple phone and an Apple Mac, is that right?
Yeah.
I would go with the Apple TV then, for sure.
You mean the TV, actually the TV set, is it?
No, the box I showed you. Let me see if I can bring that up. The connections box I showed you right at the beginning.
So no need to buy a new computer, I mean a new TV to match?
No, not at all.
Right.
So let me share this screen. So how do I share that screen? Share screen. Okay, so if you have one of the old TV, now can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so this is if you don't have a smart TV, this is the other way of making your TV smart. So this is the Google Chromecast. The latest one, which is like $99. This is Apple TV, which is like $200. It comes with apparently a fancy remote, which I don't have on mine.
Horrible.
It's horrible, is it?
Yes.
It's not good?
Who said that? Is that Anne?
Sue.
Why?
Oh,
Why
Sue.
it's terrible?
Well, it's you've got to sort of squiggle it round. It's not just buttons.
Oh, okay. So this is, you have what I have. This is the latest one. It does have buttons. But Sue, did you know you can download the remote onto your phone?
Can you? Huh.
Yes. So there's if you go into the App
There's a
Store,
challenge.
I know, I find I use the remote on my, from my phone, then I do the remote that they came with the box. You're right. So if you go into your App Store, download the Apple TV remote, and I'll show you, I have it on here, my phone. Maybe I can show you remote. Yeah.
Need to unshare your screen, isn't it? And then we'll be able to see your view.
I know. So I'm doing it on my phone.
Oh, you can put it through.
It's struggling to open, but I can, it's struggling to open. Now, why is that?
Zoom takes lots of bandwidth, so maybe that's the reason.
It could be that it's really weird, Apple TV. Oh, because my Apple TV is not on, the remote won't come on. Isn't that strange? So I can't show you, but if you go into the App Store, you can download the Apple TV remote, and then you can open up the remote and use it, which is a better remote than the remote that came with the Apple TV. But at the same time, this new Apple TV has a better remote. Do you see it's a different color? It's bigger, and it's, the other one was really thin.
Yes.
And easy to lose. This one is much
hard
better.
to use.
And hard to use. Yeah, I found it frustrating. So I have actually downloaded the remote onto my phone. And I use the phone remote now. And it's so much easier to use. More intuitive. It's just like using your phone. You can use the remote that way. So I suggest you do that.
Yeah, so no need to connect the cable, blah, 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 like this, right? Just buy this device. Like
This
two-
this is wireless. You can connect it to your TV wirelessly, or you can connect it, this black box, you need to connect through a HDMI cord to your TV. And Sue, you can actually buy this separately for $75 apparently. This new, I haven't seen this because I haven't been able to go to the shops, but when the shops open, I do plan to go and have a look and see whether, and everybody's saying this is a much better remote.
Right.
And they've devised it because everybody obviously complained, like you and me, about how the remote they provided with the Apple box is useless.
Yes.
So now you can buy this separately for $75.
Right.
So when the shops open, I might go have a look at that. But the other thing I forgot to mention is that even though my smart TV has all these apps built in, I find if I go through the Apple TV, which has the same apps in it, it's much better. It never breaks down. It never loses Wi-Fi control. The TV seems to lag. Sometimes Eyeview would slow down or stop. SBS would slow down or stop because of the internet issues at home. But if I watch it through the Apple TV, it never breaks down. It's seamless. So I think Apple TV is good at concentrating the Wi-Fi signal. So it acts as a hotspot. It gathers the Wi-Fi signal from my modem and it acts as a hotspot and it's seamless. So I often watch Eyeview through the Apple TV and not through my app on the TV, smart TV. So that's another good thing. And I'm hoping Google will do the same thing for Android viewers.
That means it automatically connected to the Wi-Fi instead of the internet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you connect it to the TV, there's an app on your phone. So Apple TV app, and then it'll show you how to connect, and it connects wirelessly, like you would connect your phone to the Wi-Fi. The Apple TV would connect.
Can I use the computer Apple Connect instead of mobile?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I find easier to use the computer than the iPhone, the button, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I try to see how it goes.
The other option, if you have trouble with your phone, is to buy a stylus. So we had, I don't know whether you were there on that session, Sue. We have a senior, probably 80, 90 years old again, and he had trouble. He had an iPhone 5, which is ancient to start with, and he had trouble using his finger on the apps and instructions. So we actually give our seniors a stylus to use, and that works really well.
No, the problem is I find it's hard to touch the button, and also the screen is so small. It's very quiet.
Yeah, so that's why a stylus would work. It would be easier for you. If you buy a stylus, it behaves like your finger, but it's smaller.
Yeah.
So instead of hitting 2 keys, you only hit the 1 key that you want to hit.
Oh. But I still prefer the computer because the keyboard is easier.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Anne has said, Anne Holland mentioned the cost of Apple TV. Are you saying it's expensive, or are you asking?
I just didn't know because I don't have Apple TV. So in order to get
this box here, I think I paid $240.
That's not cheap. Yeah. Okay.
And this one, the new one, Google Chromecast, is $99.
All right. Okay. But you only need those if you don't have Apple TV on your smart TV.
No. You only need that if you don't have a smart TV. You're getting confused with Apple TV box with Apple TV.
Yeah, sorry, yes. Yeah, Apple TV is like another thing where you can watch.
It's a streaming platform where you can watch TV. Yeah. Watch Apple TV.
I understand. Thank you.
I think it's called Apple TV Plus, the streaming service, just to differentiate it from this. But I noticed the reviews. I mean, obviously the Chromecast, this new version, has only been around for a few months. And I have a feeling more and more reviews will come up. The review I read said that it still struggles to connect to the internet. Whereas the Apple TV is just the opposite. I prefer it when I'm watching TV because I know it would be seamless. It doesn't break down the internet connection, the Wi-Fi connection. So I think I would pay $100 for that, just for that.
Yeah. Extra $100 worth it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's nothing more frustrating than when you're watching Eyeview, for example, and it keeps slowing down and breaking down.
Yeah.
This is one of the contentions. In every time I have an iPad session or an iPhone session, all the seniors complaining, why is Eyeview always slowing down or stopping? And then a seconds later, it will start again. So it's the trouble is the internet service, our NBN connections.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think there's anybody got any other questions? Might just have to unshare your screen again, Asunta, and then we'll.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, just so that we can see you, everybody. So yeah. So how's everyone feeling?
Good.
Hope you're not confused. That's the important thing. You're not
No, that was really good, Asunta. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Right, see you this
That was
afternoon.
really interesting.
Yeah. No, that was very useful, I think, for me particularly. I didn't know anything about that.
Anne, is that you, Anne, that used to be in my iPad sessions?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, gosh, I didn't know. It's because I haven't seen any of the people because I've got my screen open and I've been sharing screens. So Anne used to be in these iPad sessions. So
Yeah, they
those
were good.
Yeah.
Those sessions are still going on Zoom, by the way.
Yes, I know. I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you. And
You're
thank you for today. That was very useful.
Was that clear enough? Like, was it?
Yes.
This was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't too much information.
No.
No, it was fantastic.
Perfect.
That was really
Thank you.
good.
I don't think I'll buy a new TV after all.
No, that's right. So many other options.
So many other options. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'm off. Bye.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
This
I'm
afternoon.
off too. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Bye, all.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks, Asunta. That was
That
so
was
good.
really good.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
perfect.
Okay. And I
So,
didn't talk too fast.
no, it was wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Bye.
very good. Bye, Irene.
Bye, Irene. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh,
All right. Anyway, so yeah, so what I might do, I'll send out just the details about the Computer Class for Seniors Ku-ring-gai, and to whoever's been to this one, and they can contact you, I guess, if they need any more. But that was just wonderful. Thank you. It was so
great.
much more.
Maybe you can put our phone number so they can call, because I forgot to mention that we are about to change platforms on our website. So
Okay.
if they try to log into our website, we could be in the middle of changing platform. But maybe give the phone number and they can ring.
Yes.
And that's been there for like 30 years, I think, that phone
Yeah.
number.
Okay. Same one. So I'll just say send phone. Yeah. To Eyeview. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for doing that. It was wonderful. And yeah, we'll probably be in touch. So,
And
all right.
I'm actually giving another presentation this afternoon on the Apple
Oh, yeah.
Watch to my
Oh,
crowd.
no. All right.
I'm going to be badly doing that now. So
Yeah,
see you
very
later.
good. Thanks, Asunta. That was great.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.